Alright, y'all, welcome to some extreme Shadow Priest PvP. I'm missing about 9,000 conquests in this video, so bear with me, but we're going to get more geared as we go. I think most of you know by now, if you're playing Shadow Priest, it's either really fun or really annoying, and if you're playing against a warrior, it's usually really annoying. I could tell you not to trinket a fear and overlap your fear, and then get Garrote Guinea'd, because that's pretty bad, but yeah, enjoy the video, check it out, and hope you enjoy. Excited for some more Shadow Priest PvP to come. It does get better with gear. I've noticed that. Here I am getting absolutely bitched on. Just getting ran down. Crucial mistake. This game was trinketing a Garrote to overlap a fear and a sheep. The smoke bomb not being red anymore is kind of messing with my head because I was like, oh, I can just cast into that. Nope, I can't. And here I'm just going to be a damage target dummy. But anytime you're getting trained, you're just looking to apply those Shadow Word Pains, get some instant Mana Blast procs, kind of kite away from the enemy healer, get him off the pillar, grip the Scatter Trap, Mind Blast on cooldown, just resetting the positioning. Here comes a Kidney Punch onto me. I walk away actually, and I can fear the rogue on this. I got Nova'd and I was able to step away. Dotted the rogue as well. Just put my dots up and running around, giving me a lot of procs. I'm still haven't gotten kidneyed yet, so it's gonna happen soon. Just try to kite people in a bad spot, you know. Now this rogue is all the way out here for no reason. Can't get a slow on me. I'm invisible now. I feared the priest. Devouring plague. Siphon's down before their go. Should just be GG, right? No, life swap. What else is fun about Shadow Priest? I think as your gear gets better, as we get into the full Malevolent stages, it feels so much better with your haste and your just abilities hitting hard. I mean, I was hitting over 80k on my Devouring Plagues, and that's starting to feel pretty nice, so definitely recommend sticking it out there for a little bit. Other comps that I've enjoyed are Windwalker Shadow Priest and Shadow Priest Hunter and Shadow Priest Warrior. Those have been pretty viable as well. Kind of tough into warriors, but you gotta do what you gotta do, so just put your best foot forward and line up some burst with your CC. Alright, we'll give you a warrior matchup here. Definitely the most popular and annoying comp in the game. I think it's actually beatable as God comp, but you definitely have to capitalize on their mistakes, and luckily everybody that plays this comp is usually pretty bad. So walking in for the sneaky fear here, it's going to be difficult to time because they're lining. The shaman pre-drops a healing tide. I'm just going to fear him and go warrior here, trying to kill the tide. Probably more beneficial than any damage I'll do to the warrior at this point. Always get a mind blast off cooldown, so we got one orb, throwing out a divine star when I'm kicked, 2 orbs, break the grounding with Shadow Word Pain, casting VT, shield my Siphon. Just putting up as many dots as I can. The guy gets feared, so I'm going to trinket this late and then send the 3 orbs into the warrior. I try to silence on the trinket, but unavailable. Look how fast we break Cocoon though, kind of crazy. The burst from God Comp is just so solid, especially when you have control of the game and all the mage and Shadow Priest are able to ramp damage. And by ramping damage, I basically just mean like maintaining your dots, the mage being able to frostbolt for icicles, and just keeping up on basic necessities. Anytime the warrior attacks me, my goal is to get him away from the pillar, so just here taking him out in kind of no man's land over here. Look, he already wants to go back to the pillar, but he gets deeped. Really good fear by him, actually. It's really funny that the first 2 games I played on this day were against multi rank 1 unemployed BlizzCon competitors, and you know what? That's alright. They're boosting these people, and that's just how the game is. And you can, like I said, if they're bad, you can beat them. So obviously the warrior's a little inexperienced, and we took advantage of his positioning, take him to a bad spot, deep him, and kill him. This game is pretty similar, but there's an enhance instead of a Ellie, so even easier to dictate the positioning. Full fear. Tremors out of range. Weir's in a bad spot. I actually coil him here just to keep him in position so he doesn't get to the pillar. Decides to come back into the fight. What a mistake on his part. He's like, do I go back to the pillar? Where do I go? He's just stuck. Deathing, please. Got him. Okay. This is a really annoying comp, actually. Ellie Warlock, and not super common on the ladder, but very hard to kill as casters because Warlocks are so disruptive, and in general in dampening they just kind of will out pressure you. I just kind of stand in the back, get my damage going. I like to kill Druid and Shaman in this matchup. So we're gonna get set up on the Sham here. Do a double fear and a silence. Kind of weird, this overlapped a lot, but whatever, we get the tremor and just shrink it out of the way. Warlock blankets me. I don't even, what did I even just shrink it, bro? I don't even know. This trinket did absolutely nothing for us, but overall I'm doing okay on the meters, just keep my dots up. I want to like bait this Druid skin is kind of what I'm communicating to my mage. I stopped the clone on me so we can potentially bait the skin here. Capstone's gonna get me, I'm blind, holy shit. Okay, now that the Druid has no skin, we just need to go back and get a trinket, and then we need to get a skin again, and then we can kill him. That's kind of how it works. Could go through those cooldowns back to back. Warlock is just a Shadow Priest that doesn't have to cast dots, but also doesn't have a ton of burst damage, like I said. I mean, Ellies are obviously a much better caster than Shadow Priest, but the one advantage of Shadow is you can really sit on your damage and use it when the time is right, like right here. 3 orbs, silence, DP. Look how low he gets, man. If I just had a coil for him, I think we could kill him. I tried, but he got his regen off the Ursol or whatever the hell that is. Ursoc? I'm not sure what it's called. Of course, we're on a knock map as well. But yeah, anytime you get cooldowns, you just swap to another target, see if you can get some residuals off of your investment there. Gonna get double howled here and hate my life. Yup. I'm gonna crank this Druid here in a second. I've got big damage. Oh my god, I didn't even use my badge too. That's crazy. I hit him for like pretty hard there and I didn't even use my badge. Let's see. Yeah, like a 60k DP. Damn, and a death. 71k death. Just goes to show you, like, yeah, the Druid's half HP. I didn't even touch him. Arbigail was kind of pissed, and then boom, just killed him there. Alright, we're gonna mix it up with some Windwalker S Priest, because this comp I think is actually really fun and probably not as represented. I've certainly never queued into it. I have a lot of instant CC and a lot of burst. Healing Tide's down, aka we're not gonna kill anything. Tank Shear and a Blinding Light. I killed this Tide so late. Almost not even worth it at that point. Just force the Tremor. Got the incap. Shield the Psy Fiend always. I didn't even do it, just kidding. Lol. Badass Priest. Shaman resets his Tremor to Tremor the Psy Fiend. We're making this swap to him as well. Maybe I can eat this trap. Holy shit, I really don't give a shit about my healer today. I have a silence out this too. Mind Blast. Just gonna die here, huh, Link? Link doesn't die, unfortunate. I hate when people are just running around the tomb. 3 orbs. In this situation, like, applying a VT doesn't even do anything, so just waiting to death. That was nice. We got them down. Also, yeah, by the way, this whole video, my gear is very behind. I still have like a bunch of conquests to obtain. Let's go back into it. Here we go. Same team. Trying to get that first Mind Blast off ASAP. Got the 1 orb, pushing back. Trying to protect my healer from trap if I can. Fear, silence, wombo, combo. Ally or Masteries the Shaman out of silence, which is insane. You can also sack 2 magic CCs as well. This could be a karma situation. It looks like it is. It's a karma and they buff the karma. So sketchy. They get link everything in the opener. There's no point in me even trying to kill the Tremor. It's just to have it from Kata. Killing streams though, that's important. Here's my 3 orbs. He's gonna reset his Tremor here probably. He does, and a sack overlap. They did this twice last game, by the way. Beat the trap like a good boy. Oh, kill the rat. Nice. Look at the Windwalker's damage compared to mine, man. Oh my god. This comp is sketchy. Jungle, I think we lost that game. Windwalker Mage. Also very, very strong comp. Windwalkers are super underrated right now. I feel like if you fought them, you know what's up. But if you haven't played with one, man, they're so fun to play with. They do so much damage. Pure Silence. Grip him on the sweepy sweep. I actually gripped him in the line of the mage. That was kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Sling out some VTs here. Triple dots now, which means I am going to have big procs. I need to really start using them though before they disappear. Look how many procs I'm getting. I can just spam Mind Spike if I want to. Wow, I'm like not using my Mind Spikes, man. What's going on here? There's just a lot going on. Oh, the mage died. Nice. Very nice. Okay, here we go. This is what the crowd wants to see, the warrior games. Charge me. Using the pillar to my advantage. Feather to my advantage. I'm gonna cross the map actually if I'm not slowed. We can get Windwalk Totem as well as the Monk Sprint, so I can just cross the map a lot. Pick the warrior. Dotted some people. Just gonna get Tremor here probably. The Priest Trinketed and they Tremored. Crucial mistake here. That's what I'm saying when like a lot of cleaves and warrior shaman teams are beatable because they just have no idea what's happening. You can just win because they overlap stuff. I don't like that my Mind Spike procs are fading. Just kind of under a lot of duress here. There's no Tremor, so I am trying to push for the Sphere. Full Fear. Tremor's late. Chastise me. He's gonna half fear me. Oh my god, of course. Just fear me while you're training me. It makes perfect sense. But just looking for those Shadow Word Pains, you know. I got 1, I got 2. The warrior gets off me, I can cast. And the priest gonna die. Nope. Almost. Willed him though. Lights off the warrior. Priest is still taking it. Melee that because I saw it only had 5 HP. Some shamans don't play the increased health totem. Walking away from Pummel. Making him get off me. As soon as he gets off me, I can cast. Leap Pummel. Recklessness. Dispersione. I triggered to keep kiting, and at this point, we're just gonna win on mana, it seems like. I have big damage for this warrior. Combine it with the silence. Boom! Smoked him. Smoked him. Let's see if we can get one more game in. Let's see. Sweep the war. Silence the druid. It's just clean, man. Windwalker's SP is clean. That's all I got for you guys today. I think I probably have more, but it seems just like a lot of PvP, you know? Oh, that's some Warlock shit. What the hell? That's not even the right expansion. One more just for science. Ellie teams are tough. I feel like against Ellie's, my tips are to always like fear the healer and silence the shaman to make the shaman trinket to tremor, and then later on you can cross the shaman easy. Like you just sheep the shaman at the same time you fear the pally, and then you get full CCs on everybody. This guy just let me cast 3 BTs in his face. Okay. I dot the freaking ring. So noob. Actually doesn't even break. It's crazy. I see the potential of some damage that MD totally missed. Oh my god. I wanted to grip him here, but he's too far now. I'd pre-jump on their swap to me, run away. Using Feather to always try to avoid dam. Come back up, it's time to kill the Sham. I overlap my silence. See, now we're the noobs. Yep, alright, I'm gonna bounce, but definitely check out the stream.